YouTube world? Harvest is plenty. I hope all is well. As we head into this Memorial Day weekend, I want to give you guys a quick news flash or a news update. In case you guys haven't heard, the senators in Washington, D.C. were all issued private satellite phones. They considered it to be a security upgrade. And I just want to talk about that a little bit. And here's an article. I will leave it below so you guys can read it at your leisure. But this came out on May 24th, 2023. It says, amid growing concerns of security risks to members of Congress, over 50 senators have been issued satellite phones for emergency communication. People familiar with the measure told CBS News. Let's go down to the second paragraph. It says, the satellite phone technology has been offered to all 100 senators. CBS News has learned at least 50 have accepted the phones, which Senate administrative staff recommend senators keep in close proximity during their travels. So just to be clear, it said that 100 has been offered the phones, only 50 has accepted so far. I read someplace else is because they ran out of stock, but that another 50 is coming, so that all 100 senators will have private satellite communication or satellite phones. Now here's where it gets interesting, guys. It says here, in a testimony before the Senate Appropriations Committee last month, Senate Sergeant at Arms Karen Gibson said satellite communication is being deployed to ensure a redundant and secure means of communication during a disruptive event. What do you guys think the disruptive event is, or that could be coming, that they had to issue satellite phones to these senators? It goes on to say, Gibson said the phones are a security backstop in case of an emergency that, quote unquote, takes out communications in parts of America. Federal funding will pay for satellite airtime needed to utilize the phone devices. A Department of Homeland Security advisory says satellite phones are a tool for responding to and coordinating government services in case of a man-made or a natural disaster that wipes out communication. So, guys and girls, are they expecting a cyber attack? Are they expecting a grid down situation? I mean, we have a lot of things going on with, possible terrorist threats, war with the Ukraine and Russia, China and Taiwan. Just a lot of things going on. People crossing over the border. They've captured Chinese military age males coming across the border. They've captured Russian military age males coming across the border. Now all of a sudden they're issuing satellite sat phones to senators under the guise that a man-made or natural disaster could wipe out communication in large parts of America. Then, guys, we also have this. Are you familiar with this? 60,000 pounds of chemicals, explosives, went missing last month. It was on a train traveling from Wyoming to California. And the fertilizer is used as an explosive, and it just went missing. Check this out. So all of this stuff is very interesting, guys. Look, I'm not a doom and gloom person. I'm not screaming the sky is falling. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm not trying to pump fear or anything like that. Just giving you guys a heads up of what's going on. So as you're out enjoying your family and your friends and, cookouts and traveling and doing all of these things, just keep in the back of your mind that they're issuing satellite phones in Washington, D.C. to senators, and they're saying that it possibly could be because of a man-made disaster or something that takes out communications in parts of America, coupled with all the other stuff I said with the threats and the war. And in addition, 60,000 pounds of chemical fertilizer that's used as an explosive just disappeared and went missing, and they have no idea where it's at. So I suggest you get your preps together, get a communication plan together with your loved ones in case something does happen and the internet goes down, the cell phone networks go down, that you still can reach your family members. As you know, it'll be a very chaotic time if all of a sudden we wake up one morning or in the middle of the night and the power just goes out, complete blackout. Make sure you have water, food, supplies on hand. I've always talked about that. And stay blessed. Pray without ceasing. Give it all up to God because it's all divine. He holds the last say so and everything. And that's all I have for you guys. Until my next video, thank you, take care, and God bless.